Welcome to the Cold Conquest series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We're picking up on the 1st of July 1910, which is about a month on from the end of the last part. You can see we are starting to make a little bit of progress. We've built our hospital here, although it says building without drinking water needs doctors. And we've also got the shopping mall built in this area. But of course, we're not going to put anything in it at the moment. Simply because, well, there's a risk of fire. We've also got our first store built in. So we are slowly pulling various bits and pieces together. We finally finished the heating pipe here. And we are working on this small treatment plant. And with respect to fires, if I come down to here, just to show you, we've had our first fire, which is up here. You can see we've got a pile of rubble. Got a pile of rubble here that's kind of been just going to sit there. I mean, I'm not sure if this will actually disappear over time. In fact, I might just leave it just to see, because I don't really want to divert resources to here to be able to do it. In this area, things are coming along a little bit more slowly. We're still putting together our, whatever this is, it's this here, isn't it? For big garbage. So we've got our large transfer office here. As I say, the building progress is a little bit slower in this area. I think we've now completed all the main infrastructure underground, but we haven't started work on this sewage treatment plant here, because I'd like, if possible, to try and build in this kind of central infrastructure and able to start putting things together. And I think the real problem is the sheer amount of time it's going to take to do things. We've got this minus block. Oh, don't want that there. No, nearly made a mistake there. So we are putting there. Let me just check our ground crew, see what they're working on. So they've got enough jobs queued up here to get things done. Not exactly sure what the shopping mall. Yeah, the shopping mall has now moved on to the maintenance phase. This is still on groundworks. Let me just see. I think it also applies to this one here. Got two steam cranes in here, so we really do need to get this one out the way, but pretty quickly, so we can release those steam cranes to go off and do another job. Now, in this part, what I want to do is, well, two things. We've got to put some monuments in order to preserve our loyalty. So we might as well start planning those. And also, the other thing I need to do is put some technical offices in for collection of waste. And I have to admit, if I open up the mod here and show you technical offices, and this is a bit of a tip, be very careful when you use modded technical offices, because not all of them support waste removal and the water and sewage. So example, that I've actually selected the three. All the rest of these, they're good cheap technical offices to build, but only if you really want to put them down as snowplows. I think one or two of them support water and sewage, but the only ones I've found at the moment are these three up here, which will provide the necessary support for waste management. Now, what I want to do is, well, I need to work out which these all need power. This has got 6, this has got 8. I think we could probably get away with 6. I'm kind of trying to avoid putting these actually on. Wow, that looks like that doesn't actually have a road connection. Okay, we need to put that in. That's pretty horrible. Not that I think that this will. That's better. Yeah, we need that, so we need to put the road crew on that. Although they should detect it pretty smartish. But we'll put you on there just in case. Yeah, nearly a little bit of an oversight there. So what I'm thinking is I need to put a technical office in to go around and collect the waste. I don't think we're going to need 8 trucks. 6 trucks could be quite nice. It's still going to... We got this one with 3, but I think I'd rather go... Actually, if I put you there, you'll be in range of the power supply. And you're also be in range of the transfer site. Yeah, I think we'll put you about there. Let's just go speed the game up actually. I think 6 would be good enough to start with. If for some reason I want to provide water coverage, in fact I might these are really cheap to build, but they've only got 3 vehicles in it. But more importantly, they don't need power. Okay, wow. They've also got no fuel storage. Not that it makes that much difference. I think we're going to hold off on that to begin with. And then, of course, what I need to do is get back over to here. We need to put in the similar thing here. Let me just see. That's 8. This is 6. Gee, I think there's no power here. We need to put definitely. We don't. Power is not 100% necessary. But if I not put power into here, let me just see. I finished off all the power connections here. We've got this one here. We're going to need power to... Right. Power. Put power to there. Right, looks like we've got a bit of a dead zone here, which is not good. Where do you go? Where's the power? Power connection is there. Yeah, we got a dead zone here. You cover up to there. You're covering the lower part of the town. You're covering into there. So maybe it's time to... I think I would like, if possible, is to have a little bit of an overlap here. I think if I could put you something like you in there, that would be pretty good. And that means we could put, so if we put you there, where's the substation? The substation's there. We got this. Was that a substation? We might be able to save a bit of money here. Yeah, I think we'll remove this line here. I think we can run to this one instead. That'd be a bit cheaper to build. What's that there? Oh, that's the garbage collection. Okay. We use the roads. We can run that to there. No, it's horrible. I think, again, I know it's expensive, but part of me says, let's just put this underground. Well, it's only 102 workdays, so I think that just makes the whole city or town look. And I put another one up here. So again, if I go underground there, to see how much it cost me to build. Let's have a look at the cost of that. Okay, we're gonna have to accept it. How many? The big factor This is going to be 415 work days. No, I think this one's going to have to be above ground. So that 415 work days is probably going to be a little bit too much. If I no, we'll come out that way. Come to if I kind of squish along here. Kind of run the power lines. Not really going to look elegant, but make sure it's all connected. Yep. Whoops, above. We can get these guys working on that, and I suppose we can get them working on that one as well. Is it? Look. Actually, no. Remove that one. Get the ground crew working on that, and we go underground. Yeah. That's a bit. Those. I don't know what's making that funny noise, but get the ground crew working on. Yeah. I wonder if it's this guy. Ah. Aggressive drivers. So we kind of got the power supply in here. So that means if I go back to the technical office that I wanted to put in. Where is it? That's the wood one with 8. This is the small technical office with 6. Yeah, we'll put you in, and I think what we'll do is we'll tuck you in like that, because I don't want too many nodes on this road, because this could become a main road. So I think actually if I do that, then remove you, and we'll actually put that road in as well. I think the road crew here, Scott, doesn't have a lot to do at the moment, so well, they seem to have a lot to do. I'm not so sure where all those roads come from. Got one. I can only see 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4, 5 over here. I think what I'm. How far off are you? I think what I'm. No, I mean probably by the time. Does this? You have actually. You've only got the one bulldozer. Okay. What we're gonna have to do is suspend this one. That will get the bulldozer back, and then he can start finishing off those roads there. See, these guys are really quite cracking along with the groundworks, aren't they? Wow. Actually, they've built up. Wow. These guys are really on the ball. What we need now to finish this one off is, yeah, the groundworks crew are doing pretty well. It's like they've built in this here now. I think I would like to build that. I think what we need to do now is see what our ground crew has been working on. Medium wattage wires. We can build those. think we can now start work on. We've actually finished that. So what we can do now is start working on some of these in here. I think you can start work on that, and we'll put the substations in as well, and maybe we'll get you working on that as well. Now this one is going to actually need chemicals. It's a pretty cool looking building actually, but we will need to supply chemicals to it. What is the internal storage? 4.5 tons. Okay. I'm not going to put anything into these just to begin with, simply because in case they catch fire, and then we'd be wasting money. How are we doing over here? I don't think the road crew here is particularly that efficient, but they get there because we've got so much to build, it doesn't really make that much difference. So these are coming along. Get you building that, building that. Just go. See, I could get more trucks in, but I don't really see the point, to be honest. What we will do is put the support guys in. The problem is getting, I think there's a, what have we got here? Oh wow, okay, these guys run out of work. They meant to be working hard, providing the additional support for these buildings, because these are basically all workers. Yep, a little bit of a mistake there. Well, that's next thing we'll do is just scoot across to here. See how these guys are going. I think you're building that bit out there. I think what I would like to do is make that. I would guess that these guys are. Yeah, he's got all the gravel he needs. It's just I think getting the workers is, well, we won't need workers here, but somehow we got to get power. And actually that's probably a good thing. I want to show you something. This is a new mod. It's just come out in the last couple of days. I'm recording this on the 14th of July. I come to power plants. There is a couple of small hydroelectric plants here. One produces 192 megawatts and then it produces some waste. And you got a tiny one as well. And they look pretty cool actually, but they're really meant to go, if I press that, they're really meant to go somewhere where you'd have a narrow stream or something like a bit like here, where you could kind of put them across like that. And so it looks like there's a barrier there where the water's running through. And because I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's like a little footpath on the other side there. And I'm kind of thinking that I might use them up here with this small village here over time. But of course it's a bit difficult to work out how things are actually going to go. Yeah, we're getting the workers into here now. We've got what I should do is reset up a few my thingy bobs, but we are getting there. I mean, Again, I think I'm going to book that support guy there. Go underneath there. And we'll build that underground cable there. I think most of the other underground infrastructure is set. Let's have a look at these. Yeah. I think we can, that's already set as well. Let's have a look. There's stuff being delivered for this, yeah. So again, I'm just going to hook up these guys, the super crew. And right, moment that the there's a steam crane there. I think we will put I think what I might do is kind of get this ground crew, just lay in the basics like that, and let's just keep, right, we've now finished this long last to set this to limit. And then we can build in this area. Things will be looking pretty good. I did manage to finish the gazebo over here. Now we've kind of got some control. Now comes the choice of monuments, and this is going to be a little bit tricky. Ideally, this is elemental flame obelisk. Trouble with these is that you can't actually see the distance that they affect people, so you've got to kind of choose a location where 165 meters would fit quite well. I think this would fit here quite nicely, because I think the effect of these monuments doesn't relate to the actual walking speed. This is just like a radius. So I think if we put you out, whoops, one there, and we'll just hook them up with. Now if we draw a kind of radius out from here, see 100, that's 165. This is 170, this is 152. So that would come to about there. So we got reasonable coverage there. So if we go to about that road there, and then if I, apologies that this is a little bit cumbersome. I think if we could put one about there, we might get, or maybe move it up a little bit. So maybe come down. How far is 165? So we're kind of looking somewhere in this area here. Oh, if we can get you there, that would be nice. You can go there. Then we'll just measure this out. Again. Oops. I think these two monuments will provide the most coverage for this area. Then we can infill with small monuments as it grows. So we'll just get back over to here. We start from about here. Okay, this is going to be a little bit more of a challenge. I think we'll ignore that. It's 206. So we're going to have to kind of come in, unless I can put one in the center square there. That would be great. If I could put one there, right outside the cathedral. Is there anything we got? That's 145. That's 90. I think this Eternal Flame is the best. This is actually a mod in the DLC actually. Maybe we can put this in. This gives 3.4 over 165. This is 4.9. I think what we will do is we'll put you in this. Actually, it just looks a bit out of place, to be honest. So it looks like we don't really have much choice. We'd have to put it about there. Okay, we'll put you in there. Because this town is a little bit, this area here is a little bit more compact. I mean, we don't have to build these before the population moves in. I just want to place them. And then, anyway. See, that's 283. That's so technically that one monument covers virtually everything. Yep, I think we'll go with that, and that's connected. The thing that is going to annoy me a little bit is that bit of mud road there, but we can possibly fix that in the future. So we've now got monuments to work on our overall residence. Still looking at these fire stations with a view to getting some workforce in here to provide fire coverage. Maybe not here, but maybe if I go back up to here, we've still got over 4 million. Have we built the fire station here yet? Yes, we have. Okay, well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to buy 2 fire engines. What have we got here? Actually, have we got anything? No connection to customs house. Oh no, because we're too far away, aren't we? Okay, that's my fault. Right. We need, what's the fastest we got? 9. 24 kilometers an hour. 20 kilometers an hour. That's level 6. That's level 8. That's level 8. This is 22 kilometers an hour. Speed level 8. I think what we're going to do, I actually got a comment, somebody actually put a comment in saying, will I be using horses, wagons? So maybe this is the time to do it. What's the difference here? Yeah, we're going to buy 2 of those. And we're going to go to this guy here. We're going to add you to here. What's the storage in here? 20 tons here. Oh, of course he won't deliver the fuel. That's a waste of time. We got no power. Right, so what we're going to have to do... Yeah, it's the downside that if you don't provide power, you won't get the free thing, but this gas station will. So what we'll do is we'll add you, put the gas station right next door. Of course, they will go and get trucks, and next thing we're going to need is a work. Right, we're going to need some buses. Bus. Again. More interested in capacity. No, we don't need 72. Actually, what was the 16? Okay, so what we need is some buses. Yeah, you've got 10 and you go 12. Steam traction. Okay, we're going to get 2 of those. And we're going to have to wait for them to come out. Actually, I think these are relatively cheap, aren't they? Actually, I think you're going to go all 4. Right, we'll just wait for these to get set up. And hopefully what that will do is bring in some workers to here, which means that if we do get any fires that these guys can actually get to, that might actually reduce the overall risk of actually losing buildings. I know it's a bit kind of icky, but there's not much I can do about it. We need to get this in here. I think, to be honest, it's more for my personal comfort more than anything else. The fact that, yeah, that we got that protection. I'll just see whether that actually works. Okay, let's have a look at our... Right, we've got our substations built. I think we're... It's the ground crew. This guy's now working on that. These are now ready to go to the next level, so we will put these guys on that and that. And we'll get our ground crew. I think you're working on that, and that. What is this here? That's the heat exchanger. I'm not worried about too much about the heat exchanger. Well, an athletics league here. You can work on the athletics league. I think there's another one over. Was that an athletics league? Yep. We'll get the athletics leagues built next. There. So we've got that town here. So we'll just come back and look at this area here. Let me just come here. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to assign you and you to there. Jobs have you've got no... Wow, okay. They're actually going a lot faster than I thought they'd be. Get you going on that. I think if we keep them targeted, they can work on that. Just see what the ground crew are working on. Right, we need to start trying to push this a little bit faster. I think maybe I will kind of build the fire station. It's going to be a bit of a struggle to get the fire crews in, but I just don't. I just would be a lot more comfortable about the idea of having them going. We do need to build this as well. Okay. Get you working on that. I think we're going to need. I think the concrete mixers are in here. Although I might have a little bit of a support crew here, so get you working on this as well. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do is we're kind of in a bit of an impasse now, in the sense that I'm just running around managing the jobs, and I think this is going to be the dilemma for a little while to come yet. Plus, we're just about to go into winter, which means we're going to be in another winter cycle where everything slows down again. So I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Apologies for the short nature of the video, but I think this is going to have to be the feature until we've actually got the town up and running. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.